The topic I want to talk about today to me is a really exciting one because you can do anything in the world that you want when you have a mastermind group behind you. Anything that you want to accomplish, you can accomplish quicker if you have a mastermind group. But I'm going to tell you about a different type of mastermind group. It's called the spiritual mastermind group. And I'm going to teach you how to create one just inside yourself, within that mental capacity that you have to observe, to see, to create, to visualize. So this is the type of spiritual mastermind group that I'm going to teach you right now how to do. Super simple. And then at the end, I'll let you know that if you're interested in actually joining a physical spiritual mastermind group, to let me know. Comments, always comment below. If you think this video can help your friends, definitely share them. So I did a video yesterday that was very long, well, long for Facebook Lives. I think it was 30 minutes long, and I included what I'm going to include today in that video as a part of it, but I wanted to pull this out because it's so special, it's so powerful, and it's helped me immensely over the years. A spiritual mental mind group, we might as well call it a mental spiritual mastermind group because everything is created in your head. And where I learned this was in the late 70s, early 80s. The first time I think, or the second time I had read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He had talked about a mastermind group he created in his mind every morning, where he was surrounded by some of the most successful businessmen of his era. Many of them had already passed on, some were still around, but most of them had passed on. And he would join them every morning in his mind, and he would ask them questions. If he was stuck on a marketing situation, or he was stuck with finances, or he was stuck with creating a new invention, is that he would actually ask his mastermind group for their solutions. And in his book, he talks about Abraham Lincoln talking back to him and some of the steel magnates of the time, giving him advice in his mind every morning. Now, you might think it's a little nutty, you might think it's a little crazy. I will tell you it works. And when I teach you now how to create a spiritual mastermind group, and I tell you the end result, I think you're going to want to do it if you have an interest in spirituality. But what I did was I took his idea in 79 or 80, I forget what year it was, and I created my own spiritual mastermind group. Now, I work with them every morning, but since then to today, I probably have anywhere from 40 to 50 spiritual guides, angels, saints, everything that you can imagine, and still people who are alive that have a very deep spiritual connection, that teach really good spiritual work. One of them who's in my mastermind group, believe it or not, is Eckhart Tolle, the author of Power of Now. So I have all of these people. So what I'd like you to do is, step one, write down the people that you want to be in your mastermind group. Some people might say Jesus Christ, someone else might say Buddha, someone else may say a favorite minister or pastor of theirs that is still here or who has passed on. It doesn't matter. You know, in my spiritual mastermind group, I've added my Aunt Rita, who was a nun from 16 to 93 when she died, and now she's part of my group. So, you know, I have a very, very expansive group, as I mentioned, archangels and angels and saints and everyone you can imagine. My mom and dad are in there. I have so much belief in their power and the power of what they brought to this world from a spiritual perspective. So bring all those people in. Now, when I do it, I visualize them. I see Archangel Michael in front of me. I see Archangel Gabriel. I see Eckhart Tolle. I see my mom and dad. I see my Aunt Rita. I see Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, Mother Teresa. The list goes on and on. Joan of Arc is in my mastermind group. And I talk to them, and I've just recently started asking them questions, which is one of the greatest breakthroughs I've found for myself now. Following what Napoleon Hill did when I read it in the 70s and 80s, and now I'm actually engaging them in conversation, and they are responding in kind. Many times the response will be a feeling that I get, a warmth. Sometimes there'll be a direct answer. As a matter of fact, the other day I got an answer in my spiritual mastermind group where one of the most incredible teachers in this group told me to step aside, to let them lead, to be humble, and to follow. Now, that was a beautiful message I got, and I've been doing it. I've been stepping aside from my own ideas because I don't always have the best ideas or the exact ideas, And I've been waiting for the signs. I've been waiting for encouragement. I've been waiting for that inspiration, and it happens. You can put any issue you have in front of them. How do I forgive this person? Or would you please help me forgive this person? Would you please help me forgive myself? Would you help? In other words, there's an exact communication that can be done in any way that you feel. But the most important thing that I have found is consistency. And I always have a notebook and a pen next to me during my morning meditations, and I jot down notes. I jot down ideas that I'm receiving from the spiritual world that I haven't come up with on my own. Now, here I am in meditation, and I'm talking to all these different guides, and I'm sitting listening to their feedback, and all of a sudden I'm writing stuff down. I'm going, oh my God, that's a great idea. But I don't take credit for it. The Mastermind did. Now, if you believe that God is within, which I do and many people believe, I also believe that God is all around us. I don't think there's a separation at all. Then, I bring God into this in whatever shape and form I believe God is. If you don't believe in God, but you believe in a higher power, or you believe in nature as your higher power, that's fine. Surround yourself with redwood trees. They can speak, right? That might sound even crazier, but I'll say whatever it takes to help you get to the level you want to. If I can help you at all, just visit davidessel.com or talkdavid.com. And if you're ever wanting to be part of a spiritual mastermind group, message me here on Facebook or message me at the website. And if we get enough people, we could actually create one that we would do via phone or via Zoom, just maybe 4 weeks long to really get that momentum going, okay? Either way, whether you do it on your own or you do it with me, let's start today. Okay, there's not a better day than right now. I hope you have a beautiful day. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm David Essel. Keep going strong.